We are live.
Right, we're on.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. Hope we are all well. How are we, guys? We good?
Yeah,
Good,
good.
Yep.
We're good. And hello to everyone in chat. And we have a special guest this week, which is Ash from the West Yorkshire Vapour. So welcome, Ash.
Never been called that before, but thank you for having me on.
Anything's possible when I'm introducing the show. Anything's possible. So yeah, welcome everybody. What I'll do is I'm just going to pop through chat and say hello to a few people. Kentucky Bill, welcome to you. Chris Ill, how are we doing? Simon Bridgewood, Stuart Ayrton, how are you? Vapour with CJ, you all right?
Yeah.
Simon Bridgewood. I think I've said Simon.
Oh, hang on. They said they can't see us.
They can't see us.
No, they can't see us.
I've got a blank screen as well, actually, saying that. I've only just noticed.
Oh, do you know why? You can now. It'll be coming through in a minute. It's me. It's me. Sorry.
Don't tell me I've got to do all that again.
I can't go through it again, mate, because I didn't press transition. I haven't queued up to go. I'm only just getting used to this.
Shit against CJ as well.
Yeah, sorry, my fault. You'll get it now. It'll be.
No worries. Right, we'll try again. Good.
Try again. You're on now.
Evening, everybody, and welcome to the Vape Show. Thank you for joining us. As I said before, just in case you missed it, we have Ash from the West Yorkshire Vapour. Welcome to you, Ash.
Thank you.
And welcome to you guys. Hope we're all good.
All good, mate.
Hello to everybody in chat. And I will start by reading a few names through in chat. Are we definitely live?
Yeah, we're on now. We're on.
Right, Kentucky Bill, welcome to you. Simon, hello. Stuart Ayrton, how are we doing? Vaping with CJ, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine,
mate. Who else we got? Above the Clouds. He's a Muppet. David Vape Reviews, how are you, mate? West Yorkshire Vapour. There we go. Big D Vapes, hello. Peter Camara, hope you're well. Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. Net Reality. Amanda Robinson, how the devil are you? Dan Barden, how are you?
Dan the man.
Best tattooist in Holmfirth.
That's correct.
Yeah. And that's all I've got on my list. So welcome to you all. Shall we go through what we are vaping on? In the meantime, maybe you guys in chat can just pop it in there what you're vaping on. And we'll come back to that in a mo. Let's go with the man whose channel it is, Mr. Benny Vapes.
All right, yeah, sorry for that. I'm just learning how to transition because I've done it in studio mode. Normally I just click on the outside. So I thought I'd been clever and I've queued up so I can just click it and I didn't click it. I thought I had. So what I'm on is the AG6 with the Solomon mesh on top. And then in that I have got some Jeffrey's Cocktail Dreams. Found that in my cupboard. This is the Strawberry Daiquiri. It's been steeping a while because I didn't really like it at first. So that's why it was in my cupboard.
Is that Jeffrey's as in Jeffrey's Vintage Vape?
It is. You can no longer get anymore.
Mm.
I got it on... I think they were having a sale ages ago. They were 10 quid for a bottle.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So, yeah. So, I've got that. So, all right, like I say, it's a strawberry daiquiri, but daiquiri's a drink, so I don't really know what it's supposed to taste like, because I've not had a daiquiri before. Also, I've got the Vaporesso Gent with the Fat Rabbit on top. And in that, I have got some Stripple Reborn from Flavor Boss. Just work. I think I got 2 bottles. Did I get 3 bottles of that? So it's all right. It's not the best. So I've got. I think just got 1 because normally I've just been bringing 1 on. So I thought I'll get a few on. So and then I've got my Angus that'll be coming up this week.
You've been raving about that, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I love it. And in that I've got some Zeus Juice Black, which has sort of grown on me. It's all right. It's not my all-day vape, but it has grown on me. But yeah, I think this is a cracking bit of kit for what it is. I've just put the mesh from the Solomon in. I think it's the 1.6 mesh. 0.16 mesh from Solomon. And cracking.
Lovely.
Cracking flavour on it. So yeah, so that's me. So I will pass it on to James.
Thanks, Mark. Aegis Boost. And I've got Wick Addictions Caramel Latte. Aegis X with the Siren 2. And I've got Makazawa 4 in that. Dreamer with the Ardent. And I'm finishing off the Rachel Rabbits pomegranate, kiwi, and watermelon.
Nice.
Me done for tonight. And I'll pass it over to Danny.
Thank you, CJS. Thank you, JP. I'm just trying to sort my camera out. It's fucked.
It's because it's too far away, Danny.
Right.
Oh.
I'm on the...
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
Oh, bloody show off.
I'm on the Oxford Origins from the Geep Aegis designer, Justin Leith, or Justin Lewis code. And that's an 18650 pod mod. Inside that, I'm on Dr. Vapes. The camera's still shit, isn't it?
No, it looks all right.
I'm on Dr. Vapes Pink Series. It's 20 milligram. I'm also on the Sigali Cronus with the Zeus RTA tank. Inside that, I'm on Ruthless Great Drank. And I'm also on the Key Solomon Mesh RTA on the Crown 4 mod. Inside that, I'm on Zeus Juice Black Reloaded. Really nice if you've not tried it, guys. And finally, I'm on the Geek Vape Aegis X with the Vapors Cloud Trilogy, which I've just started using. I just whipped it up and called it. It's very nice so far. Inside that, Just Jam, Raspberry.
Oh, nice.
And that is me. So I'll hand that over to Ian from Above the Clouds.
Nice one, Mr. Posh Camera Work, man.
I'm trying to get it right, but...
Right, I have the Aspire AVP Pro with Dainty's Pink Lemonade, putting that through its posters. Oh my God, what is going on with my language this evening? Right, putting that through its paces because that should be up for review in the next, probably week after next, probably. But I thought I'd give it a good go first. But yeah, loving that. Also got the Drag 2 with the Fat Rabbit on there. Currently in there is Mum's Custard from Digby's, but after that I'm going straight into the Mandarin Cheesecake from Jack Rabbit Vapes.
What cheesecake is it?
Mediterranean cheesecake, sorry. Also the Sigeli Cronus with this is a new purchase as well, the Zeus Subohm tank thing that I am desperately in need of a bubble glass because about 5 blasts on this and I have to refill it. With Herbal Tides Phobia in it, which is like a strawberry, raspberry, cherry type affair. It's not bad. Quite like it. That'll come up for review at some point as well. That's me, really. Let's pass it round to... Let's go to Ash.
I'm on the Topside SQ with the Turk V2 RDA on top of that, and I'm vaping some of that Turkish Harvest.
Okay.
I've also got some Miss Samoa by Apollo Vapes, and I've got that on the Kennedy Ruby 21. And I will be vaping on some Dinner Lady Berry Tart as well, and that's round about it. Maybe some Chief Vapes pear drops as well. For some reason, I quite like this now. First time when I tried it.
Have you tried the Fireball one?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I think that brand is holy shit. I tried it at Expo. They're very watered down liquids.
Yeah, I had to air these out because the first lot that they sent me, they just tasted too much of chemicals. So I ended up trying the strawberry sherbet first.
Yeah.
And it just tastes the same. So I tried the banana foam, and that tastes the same. So I ended up like airing them all out, and this pear drops actually tastes better than what it did last time. So maybe they just need a little bit of airing. I don't know. But so yeah, that's what I'm going to be vaping on tonight.
Nice one, mate. Are you handing that over to?
Whoever's next.
I'm the only one that hasn't gone.
CJ.
Yeah, that'd be Josh.
So I'm on the Blosso RTA and the Geek Vape Aegis X. In that I've got Atlantis by Zeus Juice. Nice stuff. And I'm on the old faithful SX Mini G Class with the trilogy on top, with some Ruthless Antidote on ice, which I'm still loving. So that's it. That is it from me.
Right, there's a couple of people that I've not seen before in chat. If you want to give them a couple of new people, Yami, I don't think he's been in chat before. Is he? Welcome.
Yeah, he has.
Pud Puffs. He's not
Pud
been in
Puffs,
chat
I've never
before.
seen him before.
No, I don't know who Pud Puffs is.
I don't know him.
MJ Vap MJ
Oh, I missed that one.
and Michelle Sheringham. Welcome.
Welcome everybody in chat.
And to you all.
Welcome. So, we have a special guest on. When I was first starting up, I was on Instagram promoting my channel and got talking to Ash, and he was going to Expo, and I was bricking myself, and he was kind enough to say to me, I'll meet up with you. And we had a wander round Expo together for a little bit while I got my feet and settled myself in. Spent about an hour waiting for him to talk to this guy with a camera, because he's a right camera raw when he gets going. I'm like, for fuck's sake, if you saw him in vlog, I say, fucking wish it
That guy just kept asking me loads of questions, didn't he? I just wanted him to go half at times. I'm like, what? So you'd have to ask me if I'd had a cig and that, and it's like, nah, man, you know.
Exactly. We were like, for fuck's sake, we anyway up, Ash.
Well, we're just there just to try catch a couple of people out. Yeah. I've gone back to smoking actually.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, it's a bit of a camera when you get camera in front of him and you stood there. Welcome, Pippa. Down Under Vape DIY Down Under. She's on our show on Wednesday night. DIY mixing show.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's how I know him. And like I say, went round there, and he's on Instagram, Twitter, and he's also on YouTube. He also has his own website, and he also does coils. So, how did you get into vaping then, Ash? What were the reasons? Because I know you've got health problems, haven't you, and that?
Yeah, so I've got really bad asthma. I've still got bad asthma. This is one reason why I've now been told that I need to be shielding myself, not like self-isolating, but shielding myself away from all this palaver going on. So that was one reason why I wanted to stop smoking, and ended up back in 2013 was the first time that I tried it. Didn't really go that well, about 4 months or something like that, and then ended up back on cigs. But back end of 2015, picked up a Aspire K4 kit, believe it or not, and yeah, took me about 6 months or so. But yeah, I ended up stopping smoking the little stinkers and that.
Fair play.
Yeah.
It works. Vaping does work. It works. Which is why I'm always pushing people.
If you get the right kit and you get the right juice and you stick with it, yeah, it does. But a lot of people do that first bit where they're like, nah, it's not for me, because they've got wrong kit, they've got wrong e-liquid, you know, they're not giving it a chance, because it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve from, you know, and a lot of people, when they go to shops, they give them like a TFV12 and a fucking mod.
Yeah, but that's half the time due to the shops selling them.
Yeah, exactly.
Quick buck. I have them sort of shops here.
Them sort of shops are just out to make money. They're not out to help. They've found that you can make money out of this, and that's what they do. You know, so it is a big thing about that a lot of vape shops are just out to make the money out of it. You know,
I think every single vape shop's out to make money. It's a business, but I think you have to, in order to have a vape business, you should be very interested in it. But every single vape shop in the world is out to make money. That's what the aim of the game is. But at the same time, when if you do have one, you should know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of shops that, I mean, I might be wrong. This, you know, it's just my opinion, but there's a lot of shops that are just, they're not out there to educate. and help people along the journey. They're there just to flog shit,
Yeah.
and that's it. They're not interested once that person leaves the shop. You know, bollocks to them. Pretty much.
That's why I think in that vape products should be just sold at dedicated vape shops and not at your off licenses or your petrol stations, because that person in the vape shop knows a hell of a lot more than Peter down at the local garage. You know what I mean?
Don't know anything.
So
no, and they shouldn't have to know everything. They're not a vape shop, so you like you say, you got to wonder why the stuff's being promoted in those shops. Those
yeah, because it's a drug,
place.
isn't it? Nicotine, so it has to be.
And if they're allowed to advertise cigs, then
Yeah.
Mm.
But,
So you've got your own. So when did you start building coils?
Back end of 2017, beginning of 2018, I started building coils.
Right.
So yeah, it took quite a while to get used to building quite a few of the different types of coils that's out there to build. Still mess up quite a bit on quite a few of them, but it's just the way it goes. But yeah, I enjoy doing it. I can just sit here and just listen to some music, craft a few coils, and enjoy a really nice, good, flavourful vape, really.
And what sort of wire do you use? Because I know that Crazy Wire have gone. They've stopped doing theirs now.
I was using Crazy Wire, but I'm going to have to start using like Juice Junkie wire.
Right.
So I bought some wire off of them, and probably wire from Overdrip, which is Dark Side Coils, is wire. So I'm probably going to use them too, because they're based in the UK.
Right. Would you not like Anarchist Wire? I don't like that. I don't know how much it make your coils. Will it make it more expensive or?
Yeah, it'd make the coils a lot more expensive. I had to put my prices up a little bit from changing the wire, because Crazy Wire was pretty good for pricing. So obviously you can keep the price on the coils down.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to, obviously you move up to the better quality stuff, so you're going to pay more money. So obviously it's going to end up costing more for people to purchase the coils. So it's just one of them, really.
Yeah.
Wire's wire. I get what I can. Juice Junkie, I know that they've got some good quality wire, and I will be trying Dark Side Coils. I'll be trying his wire out at some point.
Right.
So,
what's the time scale on making coils as well, buddy? How does it take to make and all that?
It depends on the type of coil. So, a fuse Clapton can take, depending how fast your drill is. It's like I've got a corded drill for doing like Claptons or fuse Claptons, or to do decors, to do the aliens and stuff like that. So I've got a corded drill, so that speeds up that process. But when it comes down to the more intricate type coils, like the staple stagger fuse Claptons and stuff like that, that's when it starts to become a little bit more time consuming, because you're having to take your time on each of one of them fuses into them staggered like Clapton frames and stuff like that. So yeah, it's sometimes it can be frustrating, but sometimes they can take a long time. Like a pitchfork build, the first time I did one of them took me, I think I did it over about 2 days or something like that. It took me a long time.
Yeah.
But
your hands get fucked up as well.
Yeah, and I've got arthritis in my hands as well, so I can't like spend a lot of time at once building coils. So I've got to build like what I can, have a break, and then go back to building. So it's just one of them. I just try not to let it like get to me too much.
So would you like that side to develop a bit more than you? Because someone's asking, Stephen Harding was just saying, how much do you charge for a pair of aliens?
On the website, they're up for £5. Obviously, I've got a sale on the coils at the moment between 10 and 15%. So yeah, that's how much I sell them on the website. And obviously now with me having a shield myself, everything's going to be picked up from Herms and delivered, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So if you want to go look at his website, what's your website, Ash?
It's www.yvcoils.com.
There you go. So if you want to go and have a look at his coils and pick some up, they're not overly expensive for handmade coils. You can pay a lot more for that. You know,
It's like
so I don't think
staple
that's a
stagger
bad
fuse.
price for some handmade coils, to be fair.
Yeah,
How much are they again?
staple stagger fuse Claptons are £9 for a set. Which I've heard some people are selling them for like 30 quid or something like that. So 20 quids and stuff. So that's what I mean about wire. Once obviously it's been going a bit, then I'll know whether obviously the prices what I'm putting out at the moment are, you know, actually feasible or not. So it's just one of them things. Because before I won't really selling a lot of coils. So obviously, but yeah, I would like it to progress a little bit more.
And like Stephen Hard said, too cheap really. If they are good coils, that's a bargain. Everybody just
Stephen as well. I know you were doing banter. It's just that I've got fat fingers. When I type in shit, it don't come out the way it should be. So I know you're doing banter, mate. Don't worry about it.
He's doing it on his phone. He's doing it on his phone. His daddy answering chat because he can't multitask. So yeah. So if you go on there, have a look. They are handmade, and like I say, it's cheap because he's getting. You know, he's got to get out there. You've got to try and get that price where people are looking at your coils. You know, I think proper coil. How much is proper coils? Anyone know? It's about a tenner for these coils.
Well, people are putting out aliens for 10 quid for a set of aliens, 15 quid for a set of aliens.
I mean, I saw mine for
like Turk and stuff. You're going to be paying for quality and, you know, people's time, because that's another thing as well. Yeah, it took me quite a lot of time to learn the process, and I've not even included that into like the prices
Exactly,
that I've got
mate.
at the moment.
Exactly.
You know, that's what I mean. Whether it's like feasible, once I get like, if I end up getting a lot more orders through, then I will start to know and be able to judge prices a little bit more. And you know, I've seen people that have got prices lower than me, but the wire that they're using is not as good a quality that I've got. You know, so it's just one of them trying to find a in-between balance on it.
But I've got some that give me an expo. I've still got them too. I'm not putting up yet because I've not.
Have you not used them yet?
The thing is, right, I've not used them for the simple reason that I don't want to waste them. Do you know what I mean? So I want to put something in them.
Don't worry about using them. Use them. I'll send you some more, mate.
I know, but do you know when you don't want to use them because I don't want to. I want something decent to put them in before I use them. You know what I mean? So that's his coil there. I don't know if you can see. I don't know what these are, to be honest with you. I think they were Claptons.
I'll see if I can get this this stupid clip on. I want to get a different webcam as well.
So Simon Bridgewood is saying, do you do MTL coils?
I can make some MTL coils. Yeah, I don't have them listed on the website, but you can drop me a message on the website. I've also got members for the website, so if you join up with members as well, and you join the group, members get special discounts and stuff like that as well. And that's across the whole website. So the discount code that you use is for RDAs, e-liquids, coils, cotton, everything. So, you know, it's well worth becoming a member and joining the group as well.
So, what made you start up your YouTube channel then?
YouTube, I actually started beginning back in 2018. And reason being because I bought a few products and I'd heard reviews, apparently good reviews on them. And I was actually disappointed with them, really disappointed. So obviously there's been a couple of things going back between me and a couple of other vapors. So I just said, you know, I'm just going to start uploading some, and they're not really proper reviews. It's just my opinion on them. And it'll catch out some of these reviewers that they get paid to do these reviews, so they're gonna give a good review on it. Yeah. So rather than that, it's like I buy the product, or if a company sends me it, I'm not gonna accept a payment for a review, whether they want to bump it up. No, you can wait until I want to do it. Yeah. You know, that's the way that, you know, I'm gonna do it, and they've either got to like it or lump it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
With your coils, do you just
Blazing Vape 75?
With your coils, do you wrap them one way or?
I could wrap them either way, really. There's a box there, so you can like leave comments. You can say either wrap it clockwise or anti-clockwise. It just depends. Normally, I end up starting it and bending it over the top and wrapping it round that way. But if you want it reverse wrapped, as I'd call it, then obviously I can do it that way if you want to request that. So yeah, I do like some requests and stuff like that, and maybe on the odd occasion some like custom coil builds and stuff.
The only one that really used mechs here is JP.
You
I
are.
Really.
use mechs as well.
So obviously you'll know more about decent coils. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you want to?
all depends on what sort of vape you want, and if you like me and you like a nice punchy, warm vape, then there's definitely coils on the site for you. A set of aliens, you know, they can fit in most RDAs, about 0.27, so you're going to get like fast ramp up. You're also going to get quite a nice warm vape, and then stagger fuse Claptons. They're really good for getting that added flavour from your series builds. And obviously, depending on what sort of atomizer you want to put it in as well, depends on like the material that I want that I can use for it.
Yeah.
Someone asked, do you do mouth to lung coils?
Yeah, I can make them. I'll make a post on there. If you send me a message on the website, I'll do a post for them. I'll put some like fuse Claptons if I can get the material as well. I might even do some like MTL aliens maybe.
Yeah.
So you know, I just need to put it up there. I'm still messing about with the website, you see.
Mouth to lung coils are becoming very popular, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. It's something that I've been thinking about putting up. It's just getting around to do it. If I'm not busy making coils or, you know, trying to get a review done or out like that. But, you know, I was going out and stuff like that. Now, obviously, I've been told to stay in, so I've got a little bit more time, so I'll be able to get around to doing that over next week or something.
You do wholesale, Ashley?
I can do, yeah. So if you want in wholesale, then we'll have a chat after.
Yeah.
I mean, I get mine off Yorkshire Vapour, Scott's coils.
Right.
They're just not where I live. It's only a little village, so they're not really into mechs and stuff. So I'm just curious. What do you think of Scott's coils?
I've never had them.
Never had them?
No, that's another thing as well, because when I saw people selling these coils on eBay, you know, selling them for 15, 20 quid, I'm like, I'm not paying that price for them sort of coils, you know, and that's another reason why I end up getting into it.
I think mine are £8 and £10. What the ones I give you, JP? Were they aliens?
I think they were. I can't remember. I've got that in the FP.
Yeah.
There you go, Revs.
Aliens, if you're having to sell them at 8 quid to make money, then you know,
So what-
They're 10 quid.
I sell mine at 5 quid, you know, and that's on my website.
Yeah, the framed and fused are 8 quid, and then the aliens are 10, I think.
So what do you think is the most popular coil then? Because obviously you've got aliens, still stagger fused, you've got fused Claptons. What do you think the most popular?
Most popular that I've noticed is like the Fralians and the aliens mainly. So that's me. I've had more orders like on that sort. I have just put a couple on there just for like trial runs on the website and that. See how they do. You know, like the corrugated staple stagger fuse Claptons and like Staggertons and stuff like that. So we'll just see how they do. Because sometimes they won't sell as much because people won't want to pay that price for them. But like I say, it's all down to the material and the time and effort that goes into making the coils for the price that you pay for, really.
And that's the thing, isn't it? People don't recognise that it takes so long to make them by hand.
Yeah.
So that's why you're paying a bit more money.
That's the thing. It's like you can go out, you can get a spool of alien, but then it's like there's two sets. What's out there? There's a flat ribbon, and that's Claptoned over, and that's not really an alien. It's a flat Clapton, or some people call it a Flapton. Or you can actually get a proper set of alien, like on a spool, where it's 3 cores with an alien wrap. But they're still done through a machine, so you're going to end up getting some of that like machine oil onto the wire as well. which is why some people do like these handcrafted coils, because you don't get any of that oil residue, apart from obviously when the wire's made.
Yeah.
But that's again, if you pay more for the wire, then you can end up getting that better quality wire as well.
Hello, Mo Bro. Skint Vapors in the house as well. Welcome.
Yeah, a lot of people like Bill were asking about series coils. Do you do them? He's in America, so he gets some quite good coils over there. But obviously, you've got to go that little bit higher on.
Yeah,
series.
I do series builds. Series builds can probably go anywhere between 0.27. That's the lowest that I'll do for series builds. That's because I know the battery amp limits and stuff like that. So obviously I won't have anybody with a build that's too low for them or too high for, obviously, if they're using max either. So that's why there's messaging on the website, so people can talk to me. I can find out what sort of like vape they're putting it on and stuff. If they're not sure, they can ask me questions and that. So there's loads of different builds that I do, and that's another thing. It's just like what other people like as well, really.
Looking at you up on Twitter as well. Have you got a Facebook group?
Yeah, it's hashtag WYV coils.
There you go. So if you're on Facebook, join that. If you're on Twitter,
At Vapour West.
yeah, and he's on Instagram as well, where he takes his pictures. Which, I told you this over there, has your normal one been taken down?
No, my West Yorkshire Vapour one's up there. It's
couldn't find it. I don't know why.
west.yorkshire.vapour. You might have to type it in.
I did.
Don't know why if you can't. I don't know why.
Stuart Ayrton's taking the mickey out.
I was puzzled because when you said that, I was like, and I went and checked, but no, I've been able to post on there. I'm sure I did a post on there the other day.
I don't know. I couldn't find, because you're on my friends list and I just couldn't find you. That's why I had to message you on your West Yorkshire Coils one.
Yeah, the store page.
Yeah, the store page. Yeah.
Were you looking in your messages?
Yeah. It's not there.
That's probably why, because I've noticed sometimes when you're looking in the messages, you end up losing messages that you've not spoke to people in a long time.
Right. Get you.
So it's best like searching for the person, and then like obviously from there, like messaging them like Benny Vapes, I'm following you, and then click on message to message you, and then obviously your number will come up.
Right.
Like,
no. I'll try to find you.
I just found the message now.
Right. It's on my phone now. But I can't find you.
I just sent you a message.
Right. No problems. I'll have a look. So yeah, if you can zip over and look on his site if you want to buy it, because you do.
Yeah, West Yorkshire Vapour, WYV Coils, WYVcoils.com store. That's all the Instagram ones. Obviously, the West Yorkshire Vapour is for the reviews and promoting and stuff like that. And then the other two are for the coils and shop.
You've started doing a beer cast as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've just started doing some. Let's have some beers, man.
There's one that went on for like 4 hours the other night, didn't it?
Yeah, 4 hours. I can sit here and drink some beers. I'm having a couple of beers tonight as well. So cheers.
Cheers.
But yeah, I can sit here because it's boredom as well. Other people are bored. People end up start chatting away in the chat, and people chat in the chat. If they don't, then they don't. But now I've figured out how to set Zoom up and stream that to YouTube. I can get a couple of other people on as well now. So there's probably going to be a few more. Every Friday night there's going to be a Friday night drink and chill. So
what time's that, Ashley?
As long as it's not between 7 and 8.
No, it's going to be around about between 8 and 9 o'clock.
So you're on the same time as Salford, then, aren't you? Salford Vapour.
Salford Vapour's on then, isn't he?
Yeah,
is he on at that time?
Yeah. So Ashley, ask everybody this who comes on, if you were stuck on an island, well, if you were sent to an island rather, and you could take 3 devices and 3 liquids, what would they be?
3 devices, 3 liquids. I'll have to take a DNA 250C triple battery. I'll have to take an M-Turk RDA. I love that. I'd take my Vindicator 28 kit.
Juices?
Juices. I'd just take some of the smoothie range. Stuck on an island, it's going to be nice and hot most of the time, so I'm going to want some fruity vapes.
Yeah. And what brands do you tend to go for?
A lot of the times now, I'm just vaping on smoothie juice. I vape a lot of brands. It's like I'm on Dinner Lady, some Turk.
Is that bubblegum?
No, this is the berry tart. What I'm vaping on.
That's not too bad, that one.
And that's in the Ocular on the Mech Life Arcless stacked.
Yeah.
So
I watch M-Turk on Instagram. He does a live coil building session, doesn't he?
yeah, he does live coil building, and he does lives where he's packing up all his
Yeah, I saw
orders
that one.
and stuff like that as well. So I tune in for some of his live streams as well.
He's very regimental, the way he puts out his paperwork all set out on the table.
Yeah. That's what I do. If I end up having quite a few orders in at once, I'll end up having like set it all out and then obviously put it all down and then, wrap it all up and stuff, get all the tickets and stuff put on the front for shipping and that.
Have you tried any of his liquids? Any of the other liquids? I think you mentioned one before, didn't you?
Yeah.
And are they any good?
Turkish Harvest. I've had that. I've reviewed. I don't know if I've reviewed this Harvest yet. I'm not sure. But
what's the flavour profile?
It's butterscotch with like apple and like a bit of caramel as well.
Like the sound of that.
The apple's not too much, which is one reason why I actually quite like it.
Yeah, just keeps it a bit tart.
Yeah, just keeps it, and that caramel just makes it that little bit more sweeter. Really nice blend together. My favourite so far is the Turkish cake, lemon drizzle cake, and I think there's a little bit of butterscotch in that. It's you if you've not tried that yet, definitely go try that.
Yeah, I'll have to try that.
Really nice e-liquid is that, and the other one is it's the gold one. I think it's Turkish blend, is it, or maybe?
Yeah, Stephen's just put in that Turkish blend is nice, Turkish Harvest is shit, and Turkish cake is okay.
Yeah, Turkish cake is nice. This Harvest is nice. The one where it's butterscotch and corn, I'm not like overly keen on it. It's okay, but it's not something that I'd be able to vape on a everyday vape. But the Turkish cake and this Harvest, yeah, I'd be able to vape these all day, every day.
Right. Yeah, we're talking about M-Turk's liquids.
I like his branding as well. Pretty cool, M-Turk's branding. I know it's simple, but it looks cool.
Kentucky Bill put, my underwear started to ride up my crack. What's the best RTA for that? And Reverend Beast put, Bill, passage RTA.
Or you could do some very big lunges, Bill.
Yeah. I'll just get some, decent underpants.
Passage RTA.
Oh dear. Right, so there you go. Go to his site, have a look, check him out. We've got a little
set a discount code up for anybody that's watching, and that'll be N.U.V.S 10, and that'll get you an extra 10% off everything as well.
There you go. Thank you very much. So N.U.V.S 10 gets you 10% off if you want to go have a look. We've got another little announcement. Is LJ sent me a message through, and he says, LGM Vape's website will be launched on Friday the 1st of May. For purchasing, we've got a welcome code, which is welcome1 for a month. So there you go.
There you go.
So if you want to go over and do LJ's as well, he's
Is it welcome
back up again.
Is it welcome number 1 or welcome ONE?
Welcome number 1.
Okay. Top.
So yeah, Stephen, I'd say they need a new pair of Vips for them lunges. Oh, CJ's gone. He's done a runner.
Talking about lunges, let's put him right off.
Yeah. But he's been on about that he's going to get fit, hasn't he? He says he needs to do that exercise. So a few lunges for
I could do with a few
CJ,
lunges now.
but he's disappeared. And JP's going now. Oh, he's back.
Yeah,
He's got his bar on the wall again.
So,
Benny's service crew, he says you've got to bid us Stephen Harding.
You got any favourite? Sorry, Mark. Sorry, have you got any favourite vape reviewers that you like to watch on YouTube, Ash?
I don't really watch that many reviews anymore because, like I said, a lot of these reviewers they get paid to, bunk it up the list and get paid for giving it a good reviews and that. So a lot of the times when I do watch a review, I just end up looking at the products. I don't have the volume on. I just listen to music in background. I just look at the product. I see if I like it or not. If I really like it, then I'll hunt out for it and I'll try to get it as soon as I can. So it's one of them with me. That's the thing. I prefer to get out there and get a product. I've got a couple of quite recent ones. I've got a Goat stacked edition with the Unholy V3 that I'm going to be reviewing shortly, and the Mass Mods and Twisted Messes Axial Pro. I'll be reviewing that at some point as well. So they're like a couple of the new ones that I've got, but I'm going to be doing going back to some old school vapes. So I'm going to be going back to some coil art, Azeroth atomizers. We're taking a look at some of them, and
sounds good.
Yeah,
You should check out Reverend V's channel. That's very good.
Reverend V.
Yeah, he's probably more up your street, really. He's into his mechs and high-end equipment.
Amazing camera work that man has as well.
Vaping Borgen, he's into all his mechs and that. So, when I want to watch a mech review, it's mainly Vaping Borgen that I watch.
Yeah, Mick's put a few up. He likes his mechs, doesn't he, on the Late Night Vape Show?
Yeah.
Mick Beaver, so he's done a few of he's got some really good mechs. He's quite a good one to see what he's got in. He's got a few in his arsenal. Because I know you usually put up a lot of shots on Instagram of your mechs, don't you, Ash?
Yeah, well, that's what the West Yorkshire Vapour is. That Instagram, it's mainly like my reviews. So every so often, like I'll put a post up of like all the recent reviews that I've done. And obviously it's where I promote. Because Apollo Vapes is like one of my sponsors over on that channel as well. So I promote their juice. And yeah, that's what that channel mainly is. And then I've got my coils where obviously I build my coils and that. And then obviously there's the vape store as well. So that's why I want to try keep everything like separate. So I can West Yorkshire Vapour just for promoting and reviewing and stuff like that. It just makes everything a little bit more easy for me to handle, so to speak.
Nice. Yeah, I have tried some of DE. I've tried some of Dark Star's bottle shots. Code Red's not too bad. I can't remember. There's a few of them that I've tried, and I can't remember what they all are, to be fair. But they're not bad. The Dark Star's bottle shots are not bad, mate.
I use Dark Star nicotine shots.
Give me 1 sec. Won't be a minute.
All right, everybody's going.
I've had a few with Dark Stars. I did I tried to do a review and then my camera ended up cutting off all the audio, so I need to re-review them too. So I've had a few with Dark Stars. It's a blueberry Bakewell tart thing to do, and blueberry muffin as well. So I need to redo that at some point.
The lemon tart one's nice because it's an open recipe, and I keep telling you this. It's Daz Cole's recipe, which is the lemon tart one. That's what they've got on there, so you get that in a bottle shop. That's really nice. So the few DE, just go have a look. They're worth it. I'd say Dark Stars ones are worth it.
Some of them, the prices and that, but it all depends on what price you're paying for your e-liquids now as well, and if you can be bothered mixing, because you can get them in like the 60ml bottles where it's a short fill, or what you can do, you can get it in the like a bottle shot, so you get the VG, PG, Nick shots and the stuff and mix it all yourself and steep it. But some people, if you get the pudding types, they don't want to wait around for like 4 to 8 weeks or 12 weeks for it to steep properly. So it's just a case of are you willing to wait for it to steep or not? It's one of them with a lot of Dark Stars juices. It's like I've made a load of my own up.
Totally agree, Reverend V. Reverend V, though, he says, I won't review anything that I don't love. It's a waste of time. More interested in encouraging new vapors beyond smoking, whatever that says, into the joys of vaping for its own sake.
Sensation.
Cessation.
Yeah, I think it was meant to say sensation.
I've never heard of that word, whatever it is.
What you get on the morning, Danny, for your lass?
Huh?
What you get for your lass on the morning? Right, so what we're going to do, we usually do bargains. So I'm going to play, if I can line it up, I'm going to play the intro and then we will go through some bargains.
That's good.
We will do that and we will get it all like say. I've got to line it up now. I should have had it done earlier. So that should be playing.
And now, from N.U.V.S, it's Bargains of the Week.
Right, so the first one we got Vaping 101, and it's the EH Pro Raptor sub-ohm tank with the different coils in at 20
We're
quid
getting
from
it
34.99, and the coils are available as well, and they've dropped in price as well, so 11.99. And we've got the Geek Vape Baron
Oh, it's a bit-
BS RDA, 12.99 from 29.99.
So
And we've got
Me
the
shrinking as
Lyra
well.
pod system Lost Vapes in at
Can't do all that.
14.99. Now
Yeah,
we've
it's
got the old
It's a little bit
Smot
slow in
or
process,
Smoke
isn't it?
AL85 box mod, 12.99, and they've got the Mag Kit for 18.99. Well, it's going to be comfortable in the hand, isn't it?
I just don't like that shape. Why have they done why have they brought mods out in the shape of a gun handle?
We're going to the T-Priv, 12.99. If you like lights, this is a mod to have. 13 quid. And we have got, for e-cig one, we've got the Candy Mods by ACD, which are a Russian company. Stack Mod.
I thought that was CJ's variety of lipsticks.
Come on, Benny, for fuck's sake.
I can hear you.
$89.99. And that's it, guys. That's all the bargains I could find this week.
And there we go. So that's the bargains of the week. Big love, little bro. What is it? And the
Salford and Gaz.
Salford Gaz on the 3 Men of the Vape show. We had to do it. We had to do it, boys.
Yeah, the screen should have been a bit more shrink, but we couldn't get it right because it was last minute. But we got there a little bit, didn't we?
He saw that one only a little bit of big love to him. Big love. I can't even do an art. How do you do an art? Whatever.
I can't do that. I see other people. Josh has got it down to a fine art.
That's the one. That's the one. So big love to 3 Men of the Vape show. And we're not salty. We're not salty at all.
Just a little bit.
We don't do salt.
We don't do salt here. So so that were bargains that week. We had looked around. We just wanted to show some love. So spot joystick. I did all that myself. All that thing. Danny did all other bits. I did a little intro myself, like. So
You all right, Jay? Thanks for joining, mate.
who's that? Call UK.
No, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Summer.
No, it's just saying.
He's one of my customers.
Oh, Jay Singh.
Yeah, Jason.
Right.
A customer.
Welcome.
Yeah, so LJ should put that in there. Welcome one gets 10% off the whole month from midnight the 1st of May. So hopefully his
Nice.
website should be all right and be up and running because I know it's been down for a while. He's been waiting for the new one to come on. So anybody else been? How's your day been? Anyway, I asked everybody been up. So Ian's had a lovely haircut.
Yeah, that was the other day. It's a bit better now because we tidied it up. I mean, Stuart in chat's probably going to say something different because he's just abusive. But I was going to say with his comment earlier, is it bad-minded if I remove a moderator?
No.
Well, when you were on the JP show on Friday, it did look a bit of a tip there, I've got to say.
Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm only jesting. I don't care. But it's better now. It's better now.
Yeah, it does look better. I've got to do my own, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I thought you were doing that today. I was quite
I
disappointed.
was going to do, but I fell asleep for 2 hours, so I'm getting the courage up to do my lockdown haircut because I'm still at work. I can't end up looking at a tick going to work, can I?
Am I Douglas?
Shave it all
Help,
off,
Emma.
man.
Emma?
Get it all gone.
Have you
CJ,
had-
when are you doing yours?
Or when the clippers arrive, hopefully, my missus is going to do it for me.
Do it live, CJ.
Get the razor out. Come on, we'll both get the razors out.
Oh, biff.
Well, CJ could have had a new computer. See, this is actually right time to text Stuart up on his thing. That you could have a new computer for doing it live on air for shaving your hair off.
I wouldn't do it for that. I was just sick to death of it. Literally sick to death of it. So my hair looks like a bush.
Buy me a laptop and I'll do it.
Yeah. Are you going
Everything.
Are you going for the full buzz cut then, or what are you doing there?
I'm not sure. I'm going to try a grade 8 maybe. Sort of cut the top of it. I don't know. I
think mine ended up being like a 1.5 on the side and like a 4 or 5 on top.
If I do go bald, I'm gonna have to find my hat, which is somewhere.
Well, I'm guessing that's why JP's put ease on, because he don't normally wear a hat.
No, it's just starting to go like that.
Ah, is that what it is?
You got the RoboCop.
Yeah, he's got.
I'm going for the monk look.
He's going for the monk look. What he's going to get one of them comb overs. That's what he's going for.
Either that or he's got a secret sponsorship that we're unaware of on the channel.
Yeah. Are you doing yours, Ash? Have you done your lockdown haircut?
Huh?
Are you doing a lockdown haircut, or are you?
I'll just fucking shave it all off, man. Fuck it, do it. I'm not fussed. I need an haircut myself. I need to trim it.
Oh, well, man.
When it gets to warmer weather, I don't like much hair. When it gets a bit cooler, I like to have a bit of a beard and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why I need my hair cutting, because it's getting too warm. Yeah, Puss just put on the NHS Nightingale in Birmingham, empty at the minute, but likely to be open for 12 to 18 months. I have heard that.
According to BBC.
So if it's that long,
it's good that they've not had to use it. You know, that's one good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only problem is if it's 12 to 18 months, that means there's no expo.
There's not going to be an expo. This virus is going to be around for
I'll work out.
These social distancing, no group gatherings. That's going to go on until they find a vaccine or until the virus disappears. Unfortunately,
the vaccine's already gone into testing stages, aren't they?
Yeah, but it can be 6 to 18 months before the vaccine is actually produced. So there's a lot of like conflicts, and there's a lot of interest of when this vaccine will be available. But you know, you need to make sure it's safe for humans to have, and also you need to make sure it's working as well, and you know, giving you an immune system against that virus. Because if it's not, then there's no point bringing it out and giving it to people on false hopes either. So
yeah, or you could use disinfectant.
Yeah, do a Trump. he should frigging do that to himself.
Injection. The thing is, he didn't say inject yourself. Everybody's took it as inject yourself with disinfectant. He was on about there's some way can we get some cleaning stuff to clean out as blood, basically.
It don't even go into your bloodstream. It's it's a different way. So say like if you had a cut and you know you can't catch it like that, it's got to like get into your saliva system or your sinuses or you know your breathing airways and stuff like that, because it's one of those viruses that attacks all your your breathing aspects of your body and stuff. Your nasal passage, your lungs and shit like that. So
where do you think it originated from, Ashley? Do you think it was from bats?
From bats? Where's that come from?
Well, that's what they're all saying, aren't they? It came from eating weird animals.
I don't think it came from bats. I don't know.
I don't think it did, but I just want to know your opinion.
Well, I had a theory. You know, I was thinking it might have even been Russia, because you know what Russia are like with their chemicals and stuff like that. And obviously, whether Russia and China are actually close together, but they had their borders down shut quite quickly, and I don't think they've got that many cases over in Russia, have they? So. You know, that's call it what sort of theory you want, but it's one of them.
See, Rev saying he doesn't, you know, is there ever going to be an expo again? because these people sort of get used to this income coming in, these big shows.
Maybe 2021. Might be hopeful for one then. But
Talk about Fight Club, Stephen.
yeah,
I'm seeing somebody in chat.
Yeah, someone said nicotine patches are trying them. That's what they're saying. They're finding that a lot of smokers aren't getting the COVID-19, are they?
Apparently not, but
We're saying that about vapors as well, though.
yeah, you can't trust it though. It's one of them. If I get it, I get it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's my time. I'll die.
Yeah. He's saying on about hitting his body with ultraviolet light, so we're only going to get cancer then, aren't we?
See, doing stuff like that, it's just stupid. It's like ingesting or injecting, disinfectant or soaps, something into your blood, your blood system or your body, or even thinking about washing up liquid just to try and kill COVID-19. It's absolutely stupid, ridiculous.
Yeah.
If anybody starts to do that, then they've got some screws loose somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
So what have you been up to today then, boys? Out and out?
Flat cap. Here you guys from the famous Goonies movie.
Exactly. Watch back later, mate. We've done a homage to you.
The Illuminati's in.
Not too much. I'm watching a few movies, stuff like that. It's all I really can do, isn't it?
Nice.
Yeah.
What you been watching?
Hey,
What you been watching?
Harry Potter.
I love a Harry Potter film, me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had my little girl today, so it was Frozen 2 and then all the little stints as well.
I thought Frozen 2, Frozen 1. If I'm honest.
You are?
I thought Frozen 2 was better than Frozen 1.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I haven't seen any of them.
You
I liked
were
them
better in
both.
Frozen
Sure,
1.
I'm sure I will do when my daughter gets older. But
That's a good one, CJ. Have you ever watched that, Ex-Hamster?
Yeah, he's on Ex-Hamster. Have you not seen him? He's on there and chat a bit.
No, don't mention Chatterbait. There's a few people in my chat that I know who might be using that.
He's also going to do his OnlyFans. That's what his next site is, OnlyFans. So the French are doing studies. Germany's supposed to be opening back some stuff back up, aren't they?
I don't know.
Shops and things like that.
I've not even watched news for the past couple of days.
Spain's allowing younger children back out now after 6 weeks.
Yeah, they can go to creche, can't they?
That just announced today.
Yeah, Italy. Is it Italy that they're letting adults and older children go further than the garden
yeah, I think so.
for exercise?
Yeah.
You reckon they'll start letting some of the older kids back when it comes to GCSEs?
Doubtful.
I think universities maybe, but not primary school or high school.
Schools will be back in September if it's going to be now. That's when they'll be back at school.
Mm.
We've been told more likely 2021 January for schools.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be September.
Football.
PE wants to know if there's ever going to. Sorry,
Ian?
Sorry, Ash. Carry on, mate.
I said they're opening to start football up as well, aren't they? Soon.
Yeah.
I'm frigging missing it.
Well, that's only because of TV rights and shit, innit?
Yeah.
Who do you follow, Ashley?
Man U.
Man U, good choice. Good choice.
DE was asking, is there ever going to be a N.U.V.S vape meet?
Well, eventually we can do. We can all have a
That would be quite cool.
vape meet. We've said about going over to Danny's shop and going round Home Firth for a beer.
Bloody long way to travel, though, isn't it?
Peter and chat said McDonald's opens tomorrow, drive-through and collection only.
Watch
Really?
that queue be massive.
Oh,
Drive-through and collection.
Yeah,
I bet it'll be Uber Eats
That's
collection.
opening.
won't it?
six more of their stores to do deliveries.
Yeah, it'll be massive. You won't get in at McDonald's. Queue for McDonald's will be all the way up. Flipping, it'll be about 5 mile long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
It's like going to Asda or Morrison's now, won't it?
Yeah.
yeah. I haven't been to any of the big supermarkets since went to Tesco's that time and ended up queuing for an hour. Said I was never going to do it again.
Did you go B&Q? And there's a massive queue there as well.
Well, Wix won it.
Oh, Wix. Yeah, well, it wasn't so bad at Wix's. But I was still there for 20, 25 minutes, half an hour, just to get there and find out that they haven't been, they weren't ready anyway. So I had to go away and come back 2 days later.
DE, that'll be me.
What was it? What does he mean anyway?
Who eats that junk? Come on, guys.
Eats what?
I do.
That'll be
I love
me.
a McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I love a
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Have you seen that thing that test that they did with the McDonald's burger where they left it in a jar for like 4 years and then they came back to it was still in pristine condition?
Oh, I didn't see that one.
It's made
Nothing
of
to
fucking
go off,
rubber.
there's nothing to deteriorate.
To deteriorate.
Just all fake.
No, I watched the one where they showed you how they did the pictures and that, and it was the exact same amount that's in the burgers like you get from the shops as what the picture is. But what they've done, they just brought everything forward, so it looks like it's bigger.
Yeah.
I like
And
McDonald's. I'll be honest, Burger King's higher up there for me because I love.
Oh,
I love
yeah, Burger King. Oh no,
Yeah,
no
Burger
way.
King, man. Tomato instead of gherkins.
There's nothing better than a Whopper. I'll have you know.
But ask him where you're from, Ash. He's in thing.
Dirty burger.
Bradford, West Yorkshire.
There you go. He's a Bradford lad. Yeah, no, I don't like Burger King myself.
Don't you?
No, I'm a KFC man.
Oh, I don't like KFC much.
KFC all the way.
No, it's all right, but it's not amazing.
Oh, Miss loves that.
Make fuck ups.
You don't what? Like paper cups?
No, I said I don't like KFC because they make fuck ups and they call you liars.
Paper cups.
I like. Thing is, right? McDonald's. Brought on about McDonald's. They brought out what was that one that they brought out? That Big Mac, Super Big Mac, or whatever it was. It was
Big
just
Mac
same as a Grand Mac. It was just same as a fucking Mac when I was a kid. What exactly?
Remember that?
Yeah, they've just reduced the sizes over the years, haven't they?
Oh man, do you remember? Do you ever remember? Because I'm old. I'll admit it.
Paper
I'm old.
side.
Oh, so am I.
Do you know what I mean? But you'll remember this here. When you used to pick up a Big Mac, it fucking all dropped all over you when you're trying to eat it, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You couldn't get one hand and eat it because it just went everywhere. Now, 2 bites and it's fucking gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. The apple pies are nice as well. Whoa.
Yeah, but they burn the inside of your
Yes.
mouth like the
Yeah.
arsehole.
Well, you're not supposed to eat it straight away, are you?
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
but I love apple pies.
Dip it into a McFlurry as well.
Oh,
Do you know, right? Do you dip your chips into your fries into a milkshake?
No,
No.
but I know people who
why
do.
would you do that?
Does anybody in chat dip their fries in a milkshake?
You
That's
do,
dirty.
don't you, Benny?
No, I don't. Honestly, I think it's fucking stupid. But I know
He's
people
asking
that
for someone
do.
else.
They'll dip it in a strawberry
Yeah, dirty
milkshake.
dipper.
I don't know how people can dip their chips in the milkshake, man. That's
Honestly, I know people that do.
Oh, I feel a bit sick in my mouth now. From that.
yeah, so do I.
What she said.
But it's Sunday here at the moment.
Yeah, it's still Sunday. It's just 10:05 now.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like a bargain bucket. Obviously, being a bargain hunter, I do like my bargains. Yeah.
Anyone found any bargains this week?
Yeah, actually, I was looking on the UK vape deals, and they got the Wasp Nano Mount-Along RTA from $24.95 to $13.95. The Wasp Nano Mex mechanical squant kit from $59.95 to $24.90. And they had the Avatar vape nut from $24.14 to £20. But that was originally about $100 odd in America when it first came out.
Was it?
We just had Matty Dipsy's burger, chips, the lot in coffee. Wow, Matty.
God.
Burger and chips into coffee. What do you do with coffee afterwards? And don't even say
I
that.
don't know.
That'd be a disgusting.
Exactly. McDonald's have changed their straws to them paper ones. Have you tried sucking up flipping
Oh,
milkshake?
they're
from
dog shit.
paper
Have you ever
straw?
tried dipping one of those into a milkshake? It disintegrates in about 30 seconds.
Exactly. I know they're doing it because of save the environment. I mean, you can't get your fucking milkshake up. Is that thick?
KFC are still going with plastic, aren't they?
Hey, going back to vape deals, Mark, they've got the Vapour S or Avenger 220 watt kit at N.U.V. Vaping for $12.99.
Really?
Yeah, $12.99.
Wow, that's cheap.
That's really good. Yeah.
I picked up a few earlier, but I forgot to write down where I found them, so I'm not even going to read them out.
Guys, that was me.
Technically, it was James. Then he lost 2, and now he's 1 in front of Ian again.
Yeah, he's ahead of me. It was 2 earlier when I checked it, I think.
You know what?
I think it was 2 ahead of me earlier, or 3.
Well, I checked it with 112 and 111.
Yeah, I'm 112 now, but he's also gone up.
All right, so yeah.
So he's ahead of me. So if everyone that's watching at the moment, if you haven't subscribed to Above the Clouds on YouTube, please do. And if you want to unsubscribe from JP Vape Reviews, please do.
But please also do that as well.
Yeah.
I'm joking, obviously.
Yeah, is that full kit then, that, Danny? Well, I might have to pump for one of them.
It's just worth it for the mod, isn't it?
Yeah.
What sort of pod systems have you guys been buying and reviewing then? I saw your review on that N.U.V.S or whatever it's
N.U.V.S, yeah. Not that good. I've got all sorts. I've done Frenzy over time. I've done Smoke.
Well, that one.
That. Danny's done a few, hasn't you, mate?
The best one for me so far, I mean, I was into the RPMs and the Vinches and a few other ones, and then the Geek Vape Boost came out, and it shit on everything as an overall performer. It weren't too expensive. It was waterproof, shockproof. Flare was banging. The coils lasted 2 to 3 weeks.
Mine didn't fucking work, though.
Get a rebuildable base for it as well, don't you?
Rebuildable base, which is a waste of time because no matter how I fucking build it, I get a dry hit at some point.
That was like me with a Solomon.
Send it to me, I'll build it for you.
I will do, actually, yeah. And also, it's a top fill thing that I liked on the Boost. And then this came out, the Oxford, and I'm really impressed with it. The only downfall is you've got to remove the panel to get to fill your juice up and turn the coil. But apart from that, it is banging. But I've only had it for about 4 or 5 days. I'm going to wait another week, put out a review, and see how it is. But at the moment, it's very, very good. But still, I prefer the design of the Boost. It's just a little bit better.
I love the filling technique on these. You push your bottle nib into that tiny little hole.
Oh yeah.
And then it locks in, and then you squirt it, and you pull it out, and it just closes again.
That's
I
usually
like that
happens.
idea.
Do you know, Ian? That usually happens when you put things in tiny little holes.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
That usually happens. That it squirts pretty quick. Yeah, so I've done a few. What about you, Ash? You've not done a...
I've not really done many pod reviews, so I've been thinking about buying some to do some reviews on. Really, I think the last one that I did was maybe the Grim kit or it might have been the Mech Life Rattel or something like that. But yeah, I've not done any pod reviews for a while, so I'm thinking about buying a couple.
I tell you what I did see, you can get the Grim Green kit for $19.99.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've already got it, mate.
What do you think of it, Ash?
I don't think it's too bad. I used fuck out of it, to tell you the truth. I really just hammered it to death. You know that is it a 0.6 ohm coil or something, 0.7 or whatever it is.
Right.
That mesh one, that was the best one that I liked. I don't really like mouth to lung that much. But that restricted direct to lung, it was nice for that. Some good flavour coming from it. But yeah, again, it all depends on what sort of liquid you use. Depends on how long the coils last. So
yeah.
If you use like the puddingy types, then you might get a week. If you use the fruity mentholy types, you'll probably get 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or something like that. But yeah, it's not a bad little device. Last me a day vaping it.
I know some people complained about it, didn't they? Said it wasn't that good.
Yeah, some people did. Overall, not bad. Pretty lightweight. Nice, kind of stylish design going on with it.
TVP liked it, didn't he?
Who?
TVP, he liked it.
Who's that?
Vaping Postman.
Shit, I forgot my own thing, didn't
I haven't seen any, but like Rev said before, I haven't seen any pods that I want to review. So I get stuff in that I want to review. So I haven't seen any about that tickle my fancy, to be fair.
But yeah,
I'm getting sent the new
Geek Vape one
Ages.
and the Geek Vape Boost. So I want to review the Geek Vape Boost and the new Geek Vape one. And there's another couple that's come out that I want to review. I can't remember which ones they are though, so I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, this one's from the designer of Geek Vape Ages. You should check out this one. Really good.
So Geek Vape's got the Boost, haven't they? And then they got the Geek Vape Aegis Pod, haven't they?
Yeah, it looks like a car fob, car key fob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Catch you later.
Stephen.
See you later, Peter. Thanks for dropping
Peter
in.
Camara. He's the owner of Vape This One. Go and
He
check
is.
him out.
See you later, Pete.
Vaporless e-liquid.
Vaporless liquid, yeah, and it does work.
I've not had that before. I've been thinking about getting some of that to try, but it's more for mouth to lung, isn't it?
Yeah. It is mouth to lung. Yeah, I'd love to get the Stream Crave new one because it looks a right bit of kit.
Yeah, the Aromarizer V2.
Yeah, you can get an advanced kit and you can get a standard kit.
Yeah.
Isn't that an RD? Isn't that an RD?
RD tier, yeah.
Yeah.
Big beast, though, isn't it?
It
They
won't
all
be
are,
cheap.
though, aren't they?
No, it won't be cheap.
That won't be cheap. Yeah, V2.
Steam Crave don't really design anything that's
I
crap.
think I can get it for about 33, 34 quid or something.
But that's not a bad price. Is that for basic kit though?
No, that's for the advanced.
That's not bad then. That's
Is
not
it
bad.
the real one or the clone?
Real authentic one, yeah.
Is it? It's quite a good price.
Yeah, that's not bad in that one. But I'd get it. But like I say, I just think it's going to be, for me to buy, it's going to be really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my Steam Craves, so I've had quite a lot of the Steam Craves. I've not had the mouth to lung ones. I've not had like the first aromarizer and stuff like that what they brought out, but the aromarizer plus the Titan tank, I've had that. I need to get another one of them, so I ended up selling the gunmetal grey because I got a Titan gunmetal grey mod as well, so I sold that as a package to someone.
Right.
They go for really cheap now, don't they? The Titan.
I don't
42 quid or something. I saw site.
42 quid.
I know they did the Titan mod, didn't it? That was that big square.
Yeah. I want to get that new mod that they brought out because they brought a new mod out, haven't they?
I've not seen. Like I say, I know that everybody raves on about Steam Crave stuff, and it seems to hold its price as well.
I
love the atomizers. I've got the Glaz RDA. I've got the Glaz. I think I'd sold the Glaz V1 RTA. I've got the Glaz V2. But yeah, the Steam Crave Hadron, that's it. The 220 watt with the E-heat chip.
Right.
Is it the one where you can stick a squonker on the side of it?
Yeah, apparently you can get like a squonk bottle and it connects onto the back of it or something.
Isn't it a 30ml bottle that you can fit on or something?
Yeah,
I don't
20 mil,
I don't know, 20 mil, something stupid like that.
23 mil.
I can't find that little add-on thing. But yeah, it holds 21700 batteries, which is something that I'm more into. So
they're only just releasing the actual squonk part of it.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. How are you finding the topside SQ as well? Because I noticed that you're on that. How are we finding that?
I fucking love this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Fralian build. I've only just put this Fralian build in here, but I think this is coming out at 0.09 ohms. I got a Samsung 30T in there. But yeah, it's really nice. I've got review of it up on my channel, so go watch review. I really enjoy using it. It's something that's just been sat in my cupboard for a bit, because obviously I've been going, when it comes down to squonks, I need to be putting juice in there that I know that I can vape all day. That's the thing with squonking. When it's RDAs and that, I use a lot of RDAs when I'm going through different types of juices.
Yeah.
Especially for when it comes down to reviewing them and stuff like that. So, you know, I got this out. But yeah, I love it. Big 12.5 mil or something juice capacity. So what more can you ask for?
Yeah, exactly. Because Danny's in a bit of a predicament at the moment, aren't you, mate?
I am.
Yes. We've either getting the Odin
or the
getting
clutch.
the clutch.
And Flat Cap recommends getting the Odin if you was to buy one of the two. But before all that goes on, kind of said to Amanda Robinson, she asked if the Aegis Solo's any good. It's a cracking little mod, but you've got the Aegis X that you got from me, which is even better.
Oh, well,
So
there you go.
about it.
I suppose the Aegis Solo would be good for.
MTL.
MTL.
Yeah,
more of
DA
an
said that. Yeah, it's good for an
or
MTL.
low wattage because
Yeah.
you can't really. I know it does like 100 watts, something like that, but you don't really have that much battery life. So if you're doing low wattage with a little bit higher resistance, then you can balance that battery life out, and you can get high mar battery and get probably maybe a full day out of it.
My two favorite mods for mouth to lung tanks is the Aegis, the whatever one I've got, the Mini I think it is, and the OBS Cube. I love both those. Every 3 days I'm having to charge them up. They're great.
I'm not really big on the MTL. I just sold my neighbour. I had a Cold Steel 100, and so I just sold neighbour that. So that
Right.
was that we're using for like if I were using a sub-ohm tank, something because pretty decent 21700. Pretty good for them sub-ohm tanks and like MTL vaping and that. You can get some half decent battery life from it. But yeah, I'm not too into MTLs.
MTL seems to have made a comeback though, haven't they? A lot of people are into MTLs. You don't use as much juice. You can have a smaller tank. I think that's helped by the Nick salts, to be fair.
Yeah, stealthier vape as well for people.
Regarding the clutch Benny as well, I want this one. The purple one. But I want it with a gold tank.
Blue.
Well, is it?
It looks
No,
blue.
it's purple. It's purple. It's just not coming on the screen very well.
Yeah.
But I want it with a gold tank. I might get another fucking. In fact, I want the Brunhilde next as well. So I don't know if it might
It'd been
be a
massive.
bit too long. Yeah, no, I just thought that then. But yeah, I think it looks cool, the purple one. I think Gaz Fatcap's got one.
Yeah, Mr. Peanuts saying big tank for MTL is a waste of juice. It goes bad before you vape it all. Yeah, obviously a big tank on an MTL is just because you're not going to vape it. You just, you know what I mean? An MTL. When we were first starting, when I first started, we had CE4s. A little 10ml bottle used to last me for bloody ages. It used to last me nearly a week. Did a 10ml bottle on a little CE4.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then sub-ohm tanks came in. That's when alt juice started having to be big bottles, and 10ml bottle lasted about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's where it's different now, isn't it?
That Smock RPM Pro, the juice in that, fucking hell, it goes like a motherfucker. You fill it up about 5 seconds later, you need to fill it up again. And the battery as well, actually.
Is that 18650?
Yeah. It's a nice looking mod. But
I want to get one of them.
Get the Oxford, mate. It's smaller as well.
Yeah, you seem to liking that, don't you? So, yeah, Flat Cap saying, don't fuck about, Dan. Get an Odin, clutch is ace, but you want to put a sticker sub-tank on top of it.
I'm getting into the... Hey, Gaz. You weren't here, were you? No. I'll just stick the special camera on again just for Gaz.
The Gaz cam.
Gaz cam.
Look at that, Gaz. The trilogy.
Look at that.
It's a bit shit, the camera quality, actually.
It looks all right.
That's better.
There we go.
Nice.
A big fucker as well, but really good flavour. I'm making those baby steps, Gaz.
He is. Yeah, Mark's got a blue clutch. It's great. It depends what you want. I know Bill's got a clutch. He loves it.
Yep.
Lucky Bill.
We do need more choice in 10ml bottle.
Yeah. When we used to do, I could get, I think 24. Used to blow my head off to do 24. I used to do between starting on 18 and drop down to 12.
Start on 18. Now I'm down on 6 freebase.
What is going on, mate? Thanks for joining.
You know about the Vaping Mank?
Yeah, Vaping Mank. It's one of my mates.
I like his reviews, actually. I've seen a few of his reviews.
Yeah, Juicy Bros.
Yeah. I noticed that he were on, because obviously I've got him on Instagram. And,
you got everybody.
What?
I'll soon be a vapor, Danny.
Yeah.
Hey, I like Stuart, though, because he's got me about 50 subs since he's been our moderator. It's either that Stuart or Stuart Ayrton, but I don't know who's who.
Yeah.
Well, one says Stuart Ayrton and one says Stuart. Him and Mark are Royal Bill twins. Is Flat Cap. And Peanut's
go.
got the vape fly booking it in blue. Looks lovely.
Sounds nice.
Can I just remind people as well while they're all here? First off, if you haven't give the show a thumbs up, please do so. And straight after this show at 10:30, you've got a late night vape show with Kentucky Bill and Mick Beavers. That should be a good show, guys. So head on over to there after the N.U.V.S show.
Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed to Yorkshire Vapour, go over and give him some love.
Yeah.
That'll be fantastic. Yeah, it's D saying it's actually possible to inhale 18 milligram on a mouth to lung. Yeah, 18 milligram. I never coughed on that.
I've done 50 milligram. I get some 50 milligrams from Apollo Vapes.
If you tried 18 milligrams at sub-omen, you'd cough your lungs out.
18 milligram Nick salt. I think I've got 20 milligram Nick salts from.
That's what I use. Yeah, I've had 50 before from America, the Apache Mama, and they fucking made me high as fuck. So I stopped them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But too much for me. Anything over 20, that's it.
Yeah.
Not touching it.
Yeah, I'm generally 10.
Yeah, it makes me sneeze. That's my problem.
Baby beast coil.
Yeah, he's always said you put in trilogy. Yeah, he had to refred it. He's got his tap and dice out and refreaded it.
You can fit the baby beast coils, can't you? In is it the Cerberus tank, and vice versa?
Right. I know you can. Can't you put V2s in this Fat Rabbit?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling you can. Takes a few. Takes a few. It takes a Vapresso coil as well, doesn't it?
Apparently, it takes some smoke coils, but I've not been able to get a smoke coil into that Fat Rabbit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They took V2 coils.
Yeah, I heard that too. I've never tried.
I'll try it because I've got V2, got Baby Beast V2, and so I'll try it.
This is a nice pod system as well that I've got. Good flavour. The Vapresso PM80.
Yeah, that's another one that I've been thinking about. I'm more into these mods with, pod systems with removable batteries. I'm not really into these internal batteries.
Yeah. But the Vinci coils fit this as well, if you ever run out.
Right. See, that's good. Like I say, the coil on that N.U.V.S, fantastic coils. Just the pod was shit. Battery's lovely. Pod's shite. So we're going to start wrapping it up then, are we? Are we going to...
Yeah, probably should.
Out. You're going to wrap it up then, Ian, or we're going to go to first?
Yeah, okay. So I'll just do me first and then let everyone else follow. Do you want to do that? Or
no, well, you're closing it. Sure, you introduced it, so you're closing it. So you're telling to go first.
Okay, no pressure. So, Josh, go for it.
Okay, so thank you everyone much. I can't speak. Thank you everyone so much for coming in. Spanish, you do an amazing job as always. Seeing some new faces tonight, so always good to see. Ash, thank you very much for popping in. Don't forget to check out his coils. All the links and stuff have been spammed out over this evening, so go over and check him out. Danny, James, Ian. Mark, forgot your name. Big love as always, and don't forget to wash your hands, stay in, and just yeah, just stay safe.
Protect the NHS.
That's it.
Absolutely. So I'll pass it on to Danny.
Thank you, CJ. Thank you to my co-hosts Mark, JP, Ian, and CJ, and our guest, West Yorkshire Vapour, Ashley. Thank you for popping on, buddy. Do head on over to his website and check out his coils. Thank you to everybody in chat: Amanda Robinson, Flat Cat, Pud Puffs, the Illuminati guy, both Stewarts, and all the other mods. Dan Barden, if you're watching, I hope you're okay, mate. I'm not seeing him for about 2 months. And thank you very much. That's it. I'll hand that over to... Oh, and don't forget the late night vape show at 10:30. I'll hand that over to Ian.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Danny.
Okay, Danny.
Oh, shit,
yeah.
sorry. I'll hand
Yeah,
it over to
I think I got to end it.
JP.
Thanks, Danny. It's been another great show. It's nice to see you, Ash. A nice flow of chat again. I'm gonna just say, please stay inside. If you have to go out, make sure you do your social distance. Remember to respect people's spaces. Make sure your hands are clean, and just take care of yourself. And I'll see you next time. And I'll pass it over to Mark.
Right, yeah. Just say, Pippa, yes, 8:30 our time. Thank you, and see you on Wednesday. We'll say we do a DIY mixing show on a Wednesday night. It's usually with me, Bobo, Kentucky Bill, and we're going to have Net Reality. I think he's going to be on as a fourth co-host, hopefully. And with DIY Down Under is going to be our special guest this week, and we're talking about custards. So that'll be a good one to join in on. That's at 9 o'clock on this channel. So if you're want to do a bit of mixing, you want to chat about mixing, just join us there.
I do a little bit of DIY.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. We'll come on at some point.
Yeah,
I'll get you on and we can have a chat. Do it on a Wednesday night. That's at 9 o'clock. So yeah, 8:30, Pippa, if you would please. Right, so thank you very much for chat. It's been great. Always great to have chat flowing. And thank you to all the spanners for doing their jobs. Been fantastic tonight. Boys, JP, TJ, forgot your name. Josh.
We still can't
Ian,
see Jay,
above
don't
the
we?
crowd. Danny, much love to you. And Ash, thank you very much for coming on. Like I say, check out his website, check out his coils. The vault links have been in there. Join his Facebook group. Follow him on Instagram, Twitter. Follow him on YouTube. And yeah, thank you very much. And I will pass it on to Ash, West Yorkshire Vapour.
Yeah. So everybody, thanks for coming and joining the chat. It's been good. I know it's been pretty busy in the chat a little bit, but yeah, go check out the links. They've been put in the chat already, so head over, check out, give a follow, subscribe and stuff. And yeah, keep it flavoured, everybody. And yeah, I'll pass that on to Ian.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Ash, for popping on, mate. We much appreciate it. It's been great to hear all your stories and, the fact that we've got somewhere else that we know about for coils now. So thank you.
Yeah, I'll come on again if you have me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good. And like everyone else has said, all of Ash's stuff has been chucked in the chat very kindly by the Spanners. Thank you very much, Spanners. You are legends. Thank you all very much for just being you guys here on my screen. You are all wonderful. And everyone else in chat, you've all been amazing as ever. Stay safe. All the other stuff that everyone's already said. I won't repeat it, but just stay away from people, please.
Yeah.
And there is a show on a Monday from 7 o'clock on the Home Improvement channel on YouTube that might be worth checking out if you ever get bored.
Yeah, and Stuart's just put out the link to that as well.
Nice one.
There you
It's a very good show, isn't it, mate? Very good show.
You can also join me on the Friday night, about 8-9 o'clock, for drinks and chill. Friday night drinks and chill. So I'm going to start doing that.
I'll pop along.
On the YouTube channel.
I'm sure we will. All of us at some point.
So
that'll be good.
We'll be able to join on Zoom and stuff.
Don't forget to tune into the UK Vape show on Thursday, is it? What time?
8 is it 8:30 or 9?
9.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, and like I say, what is it's on after us at 10:30, which will be going in a minute, which is a late night vape show.
Yep.
They'll be on.
Who else can we mention?
No, that's it. Just
Saturday Night Vaporway, the small
Saturday Night Vaporway, Saturday evening.
Saturday show out there. It's only back to me.
Wow.